back to my channel, Leos. We're going to get straight into your reading. Before I get started, if you want to see the extended version of this video, just check out the description. I will have my Patreon link there so that you guys can see it. And right up under my Patreon will be my link tree if you do want to book a reading with me. Right now, I do have the year ahead forecast that's up, and it's on sale. Like, usually it's $140 to get that reading, but right now it's $40 for the new year. So take advantage of that. That will be ending January 2nd, okay? But let's get straight into your reading. So when I was meditating on your energy for my singles, I want to start with you first because for some reason I always leave you guys out. I was getting the energy of big happy changes manifesting within your love life. Now, I really do see this strongly for my Leos who have been single for a long time. Like, you haven't had a serious relationship in like 2-3 years, regardless of how many years. So I definitely see some shifts happening there. There may be someone new that you meet either via the internet or like out running errands or something like that. I just see the energy of you guys, like, where you lost hope completely for love. Now's the chance for things to kind of like shift and get better for you. Okay. And for my Leos who are in a relationship, the energy around your relationship may be a lot more happy and upbeat. This could be because you're expecting a child, like your relationship's getting better because you guys have a child on the way. There could be this happiness around your relationship because you guys are just getting along more. But I just see like this shift in energy that's taking place. Now, one thing that I do see for some of my Leos, you may be in a space to where you don't really trust your love interest. You could be feeling like, well, are they up to the same antics? Are they doing things behind my back? You may be wondering if that's the case, especially if that's been like the past theme before. Now, okay, going back to my singles, I'm hearing this message of you guys needing to make sure that you're not letting paranoia on your own end block you from these big happy changes that are going to manifest in your love life, because some of you have been single for so long that when new love does come into your life, you're unable to really acknowledge the fact that this person's trying to come into your life and bring positive energy towards you. So you want to be careful of like discrediting somebody before they really even show you who they are. What was another thing I wanted to say before I flip the camera? Oh, okay. So some of you are in a relationship where it's just like the status quo to be with this person. And when I say that, like your family may like this person, or like something with family may be influencing this relationship still being together, or like your life could be so intertwined with this person that if you were to break up with them, it would be like starting completely fresh. Like completely fresh from ground zero. And some of you are in a space to where you're like not really wanting to do that. I will be honest. Speaking of status quo, some of you feel like if you're not getting married, if you're not having children, then you're not doing something right. Like some of you feel like you're at, I guess, the critical years within your age, that if you don't have a child, if you don't get married, then you're doomed. And this could be you just kind of, again, following the status quo, going with the flow of society and how society, how society deems us to kind of like how we're supposed to live our lives, basically. And a lot of you just need to kind of change that thought process. Okay, if that's not truly what you want to do, don't feel forced to just because family tells you that's what you're supposed to do, friends tell you that's what you're supposed to do. Do what you want to do. Do what makes you happy, because you're the only person who's going to have to live with that choice, that decision in the end. So I want to go ahead and flip the camera so we can get more in depth. Of course, if you want to see the extended version, it will be below, and I will see you on the other side. Alrighty, Leos, let's go ahead and get straight into your reading. Oh no, this deck first. Is there anything important my Leos need to know about their love life as a whole? All right, so the card we have, it says peaceful resolution. So kind of going back to what I was saying in the beginning of this video, when I was on camera, I get this energy of things being resolved, like where there may have been issues, problems before. Everything feels more lighthearted. Everything feels more like, okay, we can communicate better. Things aren't tense. For my singles, for a lot of you, there could be somebody who like ghosted you that like comes back around and tries to amend things. A lot of you may actually take this person back in because you wanted this person to come back around. So this may be a peaceful resolution for you because your mind's able to be at rest after somebody may have ghosted you and stopped talking to you for a little bit. Now it's like, okay, this person gives you an explanation for why they did it, and you could be trying to move forward from that. I have door to romance. We have all tied up in reverse. I have hostilities, and we also have the goddess of the moon. All right, so yeah, somebody, whenever they get into their moods, they just like say and do whatever they feel like it. And some of you are really getting tired of that. It's like their response to things is very immature. So that could be like the only thing that's like a big problem here, is the fact that some of you are in a relationship with somebody who has no emotional control. Like whenever they get upset, they just say whatever they want to say, do whatever they do, and you're supposed to just take it, essentially. Okay, or this person, like some of you are dealing with somebody who's highly defensive. This could be them focusing on things that they're more so worried about, and because they're worried about like whether or not you're cheating on them, what's gonna happen next with the relationship, what your feelings or intentions are, they could be acting just really weird towards you, and you could be kind of tired of that. Some of you will be putting a boundary between you and another individual who like, and I'm talking to my people who are like in a situationship with someone. You could be putting boundaries between you and that person, mainly because you're starting to realize that maybe they're not being fully honest about the dynamic of like a family situation that they're stuck in, or like halfway being married to somebody still but separated, or whatever circumstance they have going on. You could be putting your wall back up because you could be feeling like they're just not being all the way truthful. Their energy doesn't seem like they're being real all the way. I do see a lot of you though taking your energy elsewhere. With the all tied up card in reverse, this is you coming out of this thought process of feeling stuck to a particular person or outcome, because the eight of swords, or the all tied up card in this deck, I should say, it's all about being stuck to a certain outcome. And a lot of you are kind of releasing the need to control the outcome of how things manifest. You're kind of like, it is what it is. And that's a good position to be in, because you are in a space of allowing, not trying to force things. Energy around my Leo's love life at the moment. All right, this card fell. So we have the Hangman. So yeah, now while there's a peaceful resolution that's taking place within a long-term relationship, it still feels like things are pretty stagnant. Things are pretty like boring, I will be honest. There could be like, you want like this rush, or you know how it is when you start some sort of new relationship. It's the honeymoon phase, everything's all exciting, everything's all fun. Now it's just like everything's more robotic and mundane, and some of you need to kind of spice up your relationship to not feel like your relationship's on a plateau, essentially. Okay, I do see also this energy of you kind of leaving somebody hanging, or like the energy of ghosting that's taking place. Now it may be you ghosting somebody or them ghosting you. But I want to get more in depth with the hidden influences. I'm going to go over to the other side. If you want to see that, it will be below, and I will see you later.